Hello all, welcome to Hari's Academy. So as we discussed in the previous session, we had learned about fixed scaling, then we have learned about target tracking scaling, we learned about simple scaling and step scaling, right? So today we are going to see a demo on simple scaling, okay, and then we'll see how it works. Let me go quickly to my AWS management console. Here I'll search for EC2, okay. Let me search for it. So before doing any demo, what we'll do is we'll see like what are the steps to be created for this step scaling, right? So all AS auto scaling groups have two things in common. So when I say add one EC2 or remove one EC2, how will it come to know like which EC2 I have to add, how what should be the configuration of it, what should be the OS, what are the different steps we need to have, right? When I say add EC2, it can be Ubuntu or it can be Windows, anything, right? So how will it come to know which EC2 has to be added? So we have already learned about launch templates earlier. This is the template which we are going to use for launching our EC2s, okay? So the first step is sorted. Second thing what we are going to do is we are going to set up some scaling policies, right? So we are saying like if I want to increase or decrease an EC2, it depends on the logs. So how will I come to know whether my EC2 has to be increased or decreased? Because how would I know that my CPU utilization has gone high or less, right? So for that we use CloudWatch. CloudWatch will help us to understand what is the current status of that particular EC2 machine. So we'll have to set up one very important thing here while launching our template, which is detailed monitoring. Usually what will happen if I don't set up this detailed monitoring on EC2, what will happen is it will take minimum 5 minutes to understand whether the EC2 is having that 90% utilization or whatever conditions we have mentioned in the scaling policy. So it will come to know only then when it is like almost 5 minutes it will take. So for this demo I wanted to have it within 1 minute. So for getting detailed monitoring within 1 minute, I'll have to switch on detailed monitoring on the EC2s. So while creating a launch template itself, we will create a new launch template which will have detailed monitoring also on. That way I will get the detailed report of that particular EC2 every minute from the CloudWatch. So this is one thing we are going to do. Second thing, we are going to set up some scaling policies and then we are going to see. And there is one more thing which we wanted to understand, like how much maximum should my EC2s to be scaled up or down, right? There should be some maximum, like we have it for credit cards or something. We have a maximum limit, like this much maximum I can spend, not more than that. So the similar way we can have maximum limit, start and minimum and maximum. These three limits we can set up in auto scaling group. So start if I say 1 and minimum if I say 1, maximum I can say, suppose if I want to have maximum of 4. So that means initial stage it will have one EC2 running, which is the minimum, and it will start with 1, and maximum it can go up to 4. So even after 4, your average CPU capacity is greater than 90% or whatever conditions we have mentioned in the scaling policy, still it will not go beyond 4. That way we are restricting to one particular limit. This way we can keep control of the expenses as well, right? So these are the things which we are going to see today in the demo. Let me go to dashboard. We went to EC2 where we can see auto scaling groups in auto scaling, right? Here what I'll do before going that, I'll go to launch templates. As I told you earlier, to get the detailed report within 1 minute, I will go with detailed monitoring set in my launch templates. So I'll create a new launch template. We have done this earlier also. Let me name it as my Ubuntu template with detailed monitoring. Detailed monitoring, right? So now I will use Ubuntu machine, Ubuntu AMI. I will go with instance type as t2.micro, the same one which we used till now. This is in free tier. So let me use the same t2.micro, and I will give the key pair here as web test key pair. Then I will select the security group because I wanted to access my Linux machine. I will go with SSH and HTTP. I can only use SSH, but I have a combination of these two, so I'll select that, and the remaining things will be same. I'm not going to change anything here. One important thing which I told you, to have detailed monitoring set. So what I'll do, I will go to advanced details, and here I can see detailed CloudWatch monitoring. I will set this to enable. Okay, so this will have separate charges because CloudWatch with the detailed monitoring will be chargeable. So I'll just select enable for now, and then go to create launch template. So this is the only step which I have changed, which is enabling the detailed monitoring. Now I'll go to EC2. Now I'll go to auto scaling group, okay, from where we can create our own auto scaling group. Let me go to ASG and then try to create a auto scaling group. So as I don't have any auto scaling groups here, I'll go to create auto scaling group right away. So there are different options here. One is launch configuration or launch template. I have template, so I'll go with the template. I'll select the template as my Ubuntu template with detailed monitoring. Go to next step, right, and here I'll give the group name as ASG auto scaling group. Okay, here I have selected the launch template already, and if I have a different versions to it, I will use the latest of it. For now it is only one. I will not change it. Now mark my words and select all the subnets here. We are going to learn subnets and VPC in more detail in networking section. For now, select all which you can see here. Okay, next go to advanced details, what we have here. Okay, now I'll go to configure scaling policies. Then I will see this first step, which is keep this group at the initial stage. So this will be like fixed scaling. I am not asking you to increase or decrease, but maintain the same stage, same size which I have given already. So I am not going to use this one. This is a basic one. So we will go with second option, which is use scaling policies to adjust the capacity of the group. Now here I can set start, min and maximum. So I have said you already, start we have given is 1. But minimum and maximum I can give it here based on the condition. So I will say 4 maximum and minimum as 1. So now there are one more target value, which is again like target value tracking. I can mention the CPU time, like suppose if my average CPU is should be maintained till 90% only, it should not cross that. Then based on that it will keep on adding or deleting. So this is nothing but called as target value tracking, which we are not going to see it here. We will go to simple scaling. So I'll click on this one, and I will click on add new alarm, right. This is where we are going to set up the scaling policies. I'll click on add new alarm. For now I am removing this send a notification. We are going to learn about SNS later. So for now I am unchecking it. Now I can mention it here. The average of CPU utilization is greater than or equal to 80%. Then what should I do, right? So suppose if the spike is happening only for 1 second, do I still need to auto scale it? The answer is no, right? So it should be at least the spike should be there at least for some time, so that I can understand that load is high or less. Sometimes the spike happens for milliseconds or seconds, which doesn't make much difference. So I don't need to auto scale there. So I am telling them like minimum of 1 minute. If it is on the same spike level, then I will do the auto scaling. Okay, so that is what mentioned here. For at least one consecutive period of 5 minutes it was mentioned. We will change it to 1 minute, because we have switched on the detailed monitoring as well. So this 1 minute will be helping us to see the demo faster. Okay, now I can create an alarm here, and I will have to say how many instances I have to increase. So I will say 1. If it is less than or equal to 80%, I will have to add one more EC2 instance. So this is scale up and this is scale down. For now I am not going to see demo on scale down. We will remove it. We are only interested in now in scaling up of the EC2 instances. So everything looks good. I will go to configure notifications. I can add a notification which will go to, again it is again related to SNS topic, which will send an email whenever there is a scale up or scale down. So I am not adding anything here right now. I will go to configuration tab. I will add name, and then I will say instance instance in ASG and then click on review. Now everything looks fine to me. I am saying minimum group size is 1, maximum is 4 sorry, and it should start with 1. So when I click on this, it will have one EC2 instance running because that is the minimum group size, right? So let me click on create auto scaling group and we'll wait for some time to have this created. Let me click on close. Okay, now in this ASG I can see the instances here. In the instances tab I can see that one instance is about to run. So you can see the one instance is getting launched because the minimum size is 1 and the start is 1. So it will create the EC2 instance here. So how to increase the load so that it will go to next instance or it will add a new EC2 instance. For that what we are doing is in a regular thing, like we have the traffic, based on the traffic to that particular website it keeps on increasing or decreasing. Now because we are not doing anything on the EC2, it will not go to 90%, right? So what we'll do, we will try to add a process which will increase the CPU usage. Okay, usage to be greater than 80%. So for doing that we have a command called dd command. Okay, we will use this command. What it does nothing, it just increases the space or process and it will increase the CPU utilization, that's it. So it will make CPU utilization go beyond 90%, which will help us to go with this demo. So here is a dd command, I'll show it to you. So this is the dd command which we are going to run and which is going to help us to increase the CPU usage which is greater than 90%. So now what we are doing, let me have this instance running. Let me go to that. Okay, it will go to EC2 instances. So once it is running, we will log into that particular system and then we'll see. So now it is running. Let me quickly copy the public IP. We'll go to PuTTY. We will try to log in with Ubuntu as a user at the right IP address, and then we'll go to SSH auth. We have chosen web test. Let me select that and click on open. Now the EC2 instance has been started. So to see both on parallel, like what are the operations are happening here, I will duplicate this session using right click and then quickly double click on duplicate session. So the session will be opened parallelly so that I can run commands and see what is happening and all. So to see what is the task manager here, we have a command called top. Let me clear the screen first and then go to top. When I click on top, it will show the task manager. Initially the CPU usage is 7.6 units or 0 units. So we are not doing anything on this. To increase the speed of it or to increase it to 90% of usage, what we are doing is we are going to run this dd command. Let me copy this. Let me do this. Should be small dd. Let me copy this and run it here. So once I click on this, I can see the utilization of CPU. It keeps on increasing. Now it reached to 95.7, which is greater than 90%. Now let me go to auto scaling group. It will take some time. It will take 1 minute time because that is detailed monitoring. So CloudWatch will be sending the updates to this. Once that is reached, then we can see this. Like, let me go to instances here. I'll keep on refreshing it. We'll wait for 1 minute. So after 2 minutes, now the instance is ready. You can see the new EC2 instance has been created. I'll go to instances. I can see this second EC2 instance also getting created here. So this way we can scale up or scale down as many as possible, and we can set a maximum limit to the number of EC2s which has to be increased or decreased, and then that's how we can achieve this particular scaling, right? So I hope these things are very clear to you guys. Now to undo whatever we have done till now, we will go to auto scaling groups, and we can do it for all the rest of the EC2s as well. Like I can log into the second EC2 instance and then start doing the same dd command on top of it. So once it reaches 90%, again it will add one more. Till 4 we can go maximum. After that it will not scale up or scale down. So that is the maximum which we can go for. So I hope the demo is very clear to you guys. Let me try to undo things by deleting this auto scaling group. When I delete this, it will delete all the EC2 instances which are created because of this, right? Let us see this. Let me refresh it for some time. So this is how we achieve simple scaling. Likewise, we can go for step scaling as well, where you can add multiple scale up and scale down conditions, and then we should be able to achieve that one as well. So this is the demo on simple scaling. Okay, let me see. It will take some time to delete the entire auto scaling group. So now you can see that auto scaling group is deleted completely. Let me go to instances and I'll see whether the instances are deleted or not now. Yes, it is terminated, so we are good to go, right? So this is how we can undo all the things which I have done till now to avoid extra charges. I hope the session is clear to you guys. Please let us know your comments or your experience in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Happy learning.